Hello and welcome back to another episode of Crown Wars, the Black Prince, or Black King. We are continuing the blind playthrough on the hardest difficulty, even harder than the hardest difficulty. My name is Cyclin, and you kind of know the beginning of our video. It's always the same catchy intro. Our main group is going to do a storyline mission. Zirkin, Edgalin, Poe Hayward, Hawkbite, Zero, and Random are here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instances. Oh my gosh. I got quite excited and put a lot in here. Anyways, I mean, this team is great. I changed Hawkbite's hammer again. I'm just not convinced with that unique hammer. The damage fall-off was too big for me, and I want to try the normal hammer. Maybe I'm just sentimental and overvalue it. We're going to see.
Good, we're all here. For this mission, I've asked the alchemist of your domain to lend us a hand. Please explain our plan to everyone.
Of course. Messiah Nicholas needs a diversion to poison the supplies of the Black Prince's army. Using some of my recent experiments, we have what we need to draw their attention. With some minor improvements to the black powder, I've been able to create quite powerful explosives. We will blow up several key places near the army to draw their attention.
While you escort your alchemist, I'll slip into the English camp and deal with their supplies. That should make them leave Castile within the next few days. Our aim is not to defeat the army, but to weaken them so they abandon their campaign. The Black Prince's search for forgotten knowledge in Castile will fail.
Remember, no quarter!
We got a crossbow slinging alchemist with a little bit of alchemical pitch. Yeah, well, could be better, could be worse, so I think that's not a bad start. Got high ground here.
At your command.
The person that's potentially benefiting most from high ground is going to be the shotgun wielder.
Ready when you are.
But any player
On my way.
Would love to have high ground, so actually going with that. Then our alchemist moving to here. Careful, there is another
Yes.
over there. Our borrowed alchemist.
At your service.
There moves in.
I'll hold this position.
At your command.
Hawkbite moves up. And Hayward moves up.
I'm ready. If it moves, I'll shoot.
If I had to take a wild guess,
At your command.
no one
I'll
will
hold this position.
move, and we can start next turn. But I was wrong, but we still didn't trigger. Wait, what? We only triggered one dude?
I won't disappoint you. Very well.
Well, listen, if this is what it takes, then sure. Go ahead. Taunt. Excellent hit, by the way.
Out of my way.
At your command.
Armor completely gone. And we are out of combat again.
Ready when you are.
Yes!
Very interesting start to this mission. These enemies individually seem to trigger. Moving up.
I'm ready. At your command.
Good, very good. Alchemist moves up as well. So far, obviously not a big deal.
Yes.
Nothing of this here is.
I'll cover this area.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
This is still high ground. A little bit of a quick draw. Very nice.
At your command!
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So apparently, once you're planting the explosives, things are looking a little bit different.
Yes! I was trained for this!
Good hit. I like it.
Yes.
Alright, bear begins to move all the way over here. And this is where the Beastmaster shines, right? So they are really good at these ambushy type of flanks where they go around and just hit these guys here.
Yes.
Nice. Bleeding, so he's down for 14.
Very well.
Hoplite moves in. Oh, this is going to be good. Nice little hit. Just look at the damage, man. Say what you want, but the hammer is wonderful.
Heathen!
That's 2 hits, okay? And this guy's had half hit points.
At your service. Very well. At your service.
This guy's dead, right? Yes.
Yes? You're mine.
Okay, just wanted to make sure we had
Yes.
enough damage to deal with all of them. The answer is yes, we do.
If it moves, I'll shoot.
I like it. It's a bit like Counter-Strike. We're planting a bomb.
Yes.
Although we're not the terrorists, so I guess it's a bit like Counter-Strike. It's the opposite. We're the good guys. But then again, how often
I'm
do
ready.
the good guys plant bombs, right? So the answer is not that often.
I'll get in position. If it moves, I'll shoot.
Okay, bear moves up. Man, the Prime team is so good. Playing with those other teams
I
makes
won't
you forget
disappoint you.
just how good this team really
Very well.
is. Everything maxed out, really well skilled.
Very well.
Haven't even used a single consume, nothing. We just killed everything on site. Okay, this might become a problem.
At your command.
You know what? Let's give that debuff. Slow and blind, okay.
At your service.
I don't remember that we had specific extra damage.
Rest in peace.
Good, very good. Just look
Yes.
at the damage, man.
At your command.
Still has armor points, so we're just going to do the normal attacks, really. Marked as helpful. Make sure that we're not missing. One and two, and we're good.
At your service. With me.
Good.
The first. Yes.
Next turn we can give it a
I'm
go.
away.
Until then, we're just carefully
My
staying
turn.
here.
At your service. Understood.
Do we have a round limitation, or is it really just kill everything? I think the answer is we just should be killed.
At your command.
Rest is pretty straightforward. Moving in. Well, surprise there. Surprise, surprise. Okay.
Yes.
Bear charges in.
Ready when you are.
Combined attack. That's a lot. Could move back and just leave the bear out there.
At your command.
That wouldn't be very nice though.
At your service.
My blade is yours.
Alchemist just runs away.
Yes.
Poisoned and marked. Marked is huge. Nasty barbed arrow. And I have to wonder. More armor removal would be good. This is not rooting, but just slowing.
You're
I
mine.
think this here is the right way to go. More armor removal. Almost down.
Yes.
Good. That kills him. We're drinking this for next turn. And anyone of those guys who are coming
Ready to go?
anywhere near us will regret their life choices. Good, we got this skirmisher.
On my way.
I think the best course of action here is to just duel him. Great hit. Just didn't do what I wanted it to.
Yes?
We're moving up, taking the high ground.
If it moves,
In
I'll
case
shoot.
he comes up, he will pretty much die.
First to
At your service. Very well.
Is it worth it? Potentially not. Just positioning myself here, which is full cover against potential shots. Now maybe we're rather staying here. Okay. I'm not 100% sure how he spotted us, but okay, it's fine. Yeah, that was good, but we finally went a little bit into a defensive stance. It's the gunner, right? Damn, they have gunners now as well. I don't know if I like it or not.
at your command.
My turn.
Okay, let's just get to their back line. Because that's where it's going to hurt them the most. And it's cool that I killed the long-range skills of Beastmaster, although this particular Beastmaster here is very much melee focused. Because now
for the
We
eye!
can prepare with Cold Storm. Just 2 hit, but it is a great skill.
Ready when you are. On the move.
Good. We're exclusively focusing on this die. Quick draw. Into pincushion.
You're mine.
Very nice. Hawkeye moves over. Now, here is the hit of the champ. Didn't get any taunting.
Heathen.
This time it worked.
My blade is yours.
Ready when you are. Dodge that.
Let's just kill him. Resisted all of the bleeding. How?
That hit the mark.
Good. At least that was taken away.
At your command. On my way.
Yeah,
At
we
your
could
service.
slow them. I think that's a good idea. But
On my
only
way.
after we go in. Good.
I'll keep watch.
That means Mr. Knight here can't
At your
just
command.
leisurely run into us.
I'll get in position.
All right, end of turn. And now we have the 80% dodge tank. With a nice little riposte skill on top.
Yes.
Bear moves over. I want to get this guy down. Good.
The
Beastmaster,
hunt is
not
on.
the typical character, takes on ultra high armor target. Let's first of all shoot through his armor a little bit, shall we?
You're mine.
Okay,
Ready when
never
you
mind.
are.
Fantastic.
Dodge that.
I just love it when a plan
Getting into position.
turns out to be working.
On my way.
One, two, and I want to
Yes?
test out the skill here.
Give up.
Well, never mind. Can't even.
At your command.
You can't overkill. So the guy was already dead.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
nicely taken down all of them. Still got plenty of consumables. It really feels more like we have not yet reached a point where where this group here has been fully tested.
I'll hold this position.
I mean, we really did
At
take
your
almost
command.
no damage so far. And it was not because we were like ultra lucky with them not hitting us or not using any
Ready
skills.
when you are.
I won't disappoint you.
It was simply we killed everything on sight.
Very well.
Yes.
And I very much think that the new hammer,
Yes.
the old hammer of Hogbite, might have been the right choice.
Yes?
All right.
Yes?
Flayers. Let's start getting you over there.
At your service.
At your command.
These guys look very much like if
Yes.
one would aggro, multiples of them would.
With me! Ready to go?
Yes.
At your command. I'll cover this area. At your command. Yes?
But if this guy moves, we're going to pull him. Not the worst situation to find ourselves in, because realistically, this gives us one more round of cooldown refresh.
Ready when you are.
And we're good to go. Complete shocker. No one would have seen that one coming. You know, I mean, doesn't really matter. All three of you clowns need to die.
You're mine.
24, he's almost dead. We do have a good chance of
At your
removing more
service.
armor.
Deep breath. Yield.
Oh wow, these two guys are rooted. That's nasty.
Yes?
Sorry guys. So he is already dead. He's not yet dead, but
Yes.
close to.
Yes. Don't expect mercy.
So this guy here is burning for 25. Ooh. So he's dead. This guy is super dead, ultra dead actually.
Yes? I won't fail you.
Okay, learn something, shout. Can only be on the same level. And learn something else. That shout, the moment that it touches a red cell, begins to cause problems. So, a situation that was very much under control turned out to be not so much under control anymore. Next turn, we're going to be inspired until such time. End of turn. Not too concerned about the reinforcements actually. The reinforcements are really whatever.
I won't disappoint you.
Understood.
Ready when you are.
Marked him. Come on, I need a crit. Okay, apparently not good enough.
You're mine.
Oh, nasty hit. Six and oh,
At your command.
we're taking a bit of damage. Not that much of a problem.
Yeah, my
And
wrath.
I'll show you in a second why that is. Prioritize to get back to health. So that little oopsie of pulling them costs us our first cooldown. There we go. Bit of healing for everyone. These guys will be A-okay next turn. Bear took the brunt
Yes.
of the damage, but actually took
On
like
the
a
move.
champ.
Yes? Consider it done.
Yeah, we're blocking the staircases, which means they cannot move up. Little trick.
Aim for the eyes!
Followed by making all of them blind. Another little trick.
I'll hold this position.
Now they can come up.
At your command. Very well. Ready when you are. I'll cover this area.
But we're staying a bit under their radar.
Yes? I won't fail you.
My blade is yours. Yes.
Alright, let's see if the trick worked. Well, yeah, they're moving upstairs. It takes almost all of their movement. Oh my lord. Talking about not having a good time. This guy is not having a good time at all.
Yes. Together!
Ouch.
hunt is on.
Let's go.
Right, quick strike. Oh, of course. Barely survived.
At your command.
On the move.
Yes?
Good. Hogbite. Come on. I want
Out of
some-
my way!
Is this? Oh, just high reflexes. Okay, I see
Yes.
how it is.
Yes?
Okay, much better. I think he's already dead. Okie dokie.
Yes?
Good. Alchemist. Moves over to there. Our own alchemist, Renvin, moves also over there. Time for us to flee the city. Yeah, the prime team is just such a joy and treat to play with.
I won't disappoint you. Very well.
At your service.
Almost flawless, the mission. With the exception of this little oopsie, where we pulled
Consider it
due
done.
to this shout, which was, by the way, completely unnecessary. The rest of the mission was so clean.
Very well.
Very happy with how that turned out. Very, very happy. Hey. End of turn. Your reinforcements are coming. More enemies on the way. Okay, cool. Not particularly a surprise to anyone at this point.
Very well.
And we're going to take the shortest
At your command.
way. In a sense, we would have needed to battle through these guys now, so maybe it was a blessing in
The
disguise
first to
that we
move.
pulled them earlier.
On the move.
Weird to say that, but
On the move.
Move. Yes?
yeah, sometimes
well.
you end up with these blessings in disguise, right? Where you initially think, ah, that's a bad idea, or I wish I wouldn't have pulled. But then you end up finding out that it was a
At your
good idea.
service.
Well, maybe not a good idea, but it wasn't too bad.
Don't expect mercy.
There again, scouts ahead for us. And I think we're pretty much done. As far as I'm concerned, I think we can get out of here
At your
unscathed.
service.
I think we can just get out of here.
At your command.
We haven't really
On my
captured
way.
anyone, but then again, I don't think that we have any more bony
At your command.
left over. I've not seen, like, there are the 6 armor bony. We already have all 6 of them. There's 1 speed bonus, which is for beastmasters, pets, and duelists. We have that. There is 1 crit bonus for players only. Then there is a very rare tough bonus for extra hit points and willpower, which I also got. And then there is Mentor for more XP, which is arguably useless, which is why I haven't particularly tried to get it.
Let's go!
Unless I'm not mistaken, those are the
At your
benefits.
command.
Hope I haven't missed one. Yeah, we already got all of them, with the
Yes.
exception of the
At your command.
extra experience.
Consider it done.
But I always thought that that is a neat bonus during the leveling, but in the end game, for teams
Consider
like
it done.
these here, not really needed.
If it moves, I'll shoot. Yes?
I was surprised that there are so little bony available, because
Yes?
some would be quite obvious to implement.
I'll keep
Cooldown
yes.
reduction,
I'll
more
hold this
timers for mission. A couple of others actually. Good. None of these guys yield any benefit to us because we can't capture them.
At your service.
Just double checking.
Yes?
Everybody here has
My
full
blade
health.
is yours.
I won't disappoint you. Yes?
And that means see you later, alligator. The last bit of weapon experience for Haywire. I really love this team. It's a very strong combination.
It is done. The Black Prince's army has been struck by a sickness. Believing that the air and water in the region are poisonous, the English convinced their prince to return to Aquitaine. He drained his coffers marching into Castile, and I trust we prevented him from finding more ancient treasures. But we still need to find out why he is looking for them.
Okay. So, 3 master craftsmen there, 3 master craftsmen here, 3 master craftsmen here, which is 9, and those are the 9 that we do have. None at the market. The chapel is pretty much useless, at least for me. And here, oh well, we would get benefits for purchasing stuff. Good. Got everything researched, so that part is fine. In terms of armor, just the gunner armor is missing. Rest is upgraded. That's pretty much what we have so far. There is the powder attack in Lyon, which is going to be our next storyline mission. And I was hoping we could get that last unique weapon. I don't want those factions to be infested. I'd rather pay, get rid of the problem. Specifically since we don't need the money or anything else at the moment. Good. Looks like we're done here. Next one will be a banger, because this is going to be a very difficult mission with the yellow squad. And I want to see if the damage overload that I think that this team can do is going to hold up against the enemies here. And these will be cultists as well, so a couple of extra abilities which are nasty. Good, that's it. That's all I got for today. Thanks, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.